NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Commanders wideout Terry McLaurin wants out of Washington. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reporting that McLaurin is seeking a trade after negotiations on a new contract have stalled. Two-time Pro Bowler entering the final year of a 3-year deal that will pay him $15.5 million this season. Meanwhile, the Chargers and Lions kicked off the NFL preseason Thursday night in Canton, Ohio. Chargers quarterback Trey Lance played the first 3 quarters and threw for 2 touchdowns, including a 15-yard score to rookie wideout Keandre Lambert-Smith. Lions quarterbacks Kyle Allen and Hendon Hooker struggled, throwing for a combined 3 interceptions. The Chargers rolled over the Lions 34-7. And remember, NFL Network has you covered this Saturday for the induction of the class of 2025 into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The pre-show begins Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern, followed by the ceremony at 1 p.m. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
KXO, El Centro, California. Happy Friday. Happy August. Friday, August 1st, 2025. Hard to believe. It's already August. I'm Carroll. In the newsroom, it's Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning.
And we're enjoying just another gorgeous day in the valley.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful day.
And when I update the forecast for you in a little bit, hunker down. The heat we haven't had will hit towards the middle of next week.
Okay.
Just figured I'd give you a heads up.
All right. Good heads up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Go out and buy a sweater. They should be on sale.
Yeah.
Okay, let's long sleeve, heavyweight hoodie. That'll do it too, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Only if you want to lose weight. I don't think either you nor I are in the position to lose much weight.
No, not right now, no.
Yeah, not top of my list. Well, let's see. What's going on? Oh, Dr. Dre. You remember him, don't you?
Yeah.
Dr. Dre has announced that he will go on a world tour next year. Are you ready? This will be his first tour in 26 years. Yeah, I mean, we've waited 26 years for a follow-up. I guess he really is a doctor, huh? Okay, have a seat over there next to, the guy that may still be alive in the corner, okay?
Yeah, his album was called The Chronic. It is actually Chronic Arthritis.
Okay, yes. Okay, and you remember Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance?
Yeah.
Okay, Flatley has confirmed that he is going to run for president.
Oh, man.
Okay. Another person who has also hinted they might run, former MMA fighter Conor McGregor. I'm figuring in a contest between the two of them, I think Michael would win, hands down. Okay. I've got some cousins in Texas that do the dance, the Irish dance. I don't think, is it called clogging? Clogging is West Virginia in the Ozark thing.
Yeah. There's different styles all over the place, but either way, it looks very tiring.
Apparently it can be, and if you've got corns, bunions, or flat feet, not going to be fun at all. Okay. And on this date in 2018, Apple became the first American stock, publicly listed stock, to reach $1 trillion in value. Ironically, no one on the New York Stock Exchange noticed. Everyone was looking down at their phone. Okay. Birthdays, you ready?
Birthday time.
Ramblin' Jack Elliott is 94. He may be appearing at Lutz in casino in downtown Yuma. Yeah, with Bob Lutz. A blues musician, Robert Cray, he's more than blues. He is 72. He was with Otis Day and the Knights.
Oh, wow.
Okay, singer Michael Penn, 67. He wrote Boogie Nights. He's also Sean Penn's brother. Singer Joe Elliott of Def Leppard. They sing with Def Leppard? Okay, he's 66. Rapper Chuck D of Public Enemy, 65. Singer Adam Duritz of Counting Crows, 61. Actor Jennifer Gariz, 55. Actor Tempest Bledsoe, 52. Actor Jason Momoa is 46. Actor Taylor Fry, 44. Actor Elijah Kelly is 39. And actor James Francis Kelly is 36. We've got local birthdays. Stick around.
Get more summer for your dollar with 4 slams for under $10 each at Denny's, like the new Red, White, and Berry Everyday Value Slam. It's summer on a plate with blueberry stuffed pancakes topped with strawberries, and for under $10. Valid at participating locations. Limited time offer. Additional restrictions and surcharges may apply at some locations.
Happy birthday, Natalia Mendoza, Angie Alvarado Ochoa, Tina Cervantes, Marty Vowell, Brian Mendoza, Ernesto Valenzuela, Sandra Simon, Karen Ramirez, Susan Schultz, Melissa Estrada, Peter Ramirez, Christian Gale, Daniel Alcala, Don Fankhauser, John Garcia, Leticia Bravo, Norma Collins, Serena Martinez, Sharon Edwards, and Shirley Ma. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie, celebrate with the weekend. I get a kick out of, and you see this, it's my birthday month. You have to treat me special all month long. Or it's my birthday week. Yeah, I get preferential treatment all week. Oh, come on, it's a day, okay? A day you really had nothing to do with. Let it slide, okay?
Mom should get the celebration on your birthday.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, they should be the one that gets the cake.
Okay, she's one that did all the work.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, in my family, like I said, there were 8 kids. We had birthdays all the time.
Oh, man.
So, it just wasn't really all that big of a deal. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Now go on with your life.
You bake one big cake, and you just pull it out for each kid. Whatever there's a birthday, just all right, cut a little piece off of that cake. Just one cake for the whole year.
Well, no, Mom always made sure, you got to request the cake you wanted.
Oh, right.
And my cake was always Boston cream pie.
Oh.
Which is really a cake.
It's an actual cake, yeah.
Yes.
Delicious. Well, at least she made it special for each of you.
Yeah. Yeah. So it, that was pretty much the big deal. Okay. Are you ready for news?
News time.
We've got to look at World and California news to begin with. It is brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we are breathing.
CBS News Brief. Markets tank after a much weaker than expected July jobs report and downward revisions for May and June. Bankrate's Mark Hamrick.
We have this situation where in some ways, because of concern about Trump administration policy, tariffs being at the top of that list, employers are cautious to hire, but they're somewhat reticent to shed workers.
Dow's off 545, NASDAQ down 371. The numbers reported hours after President Trump announced a surprise new set of tariffs on dozens of countries, just as the first round was set to kick in. CBS's Jolene Kent.
I've talked to a couple of business owners overnight, and they say this uncertainty has just heightened, and they're looking at the holiday season thinking, oh my gosh, what about what I'm going to be able to sell?
In Arkansas.
You're in front of me today, sir, for your first appearance at Arkansas Rule of Criminal Procedure 8.
A first court appearance for a former teacher who confessed to killing a couple as they hiked through a state forest with their 2 children. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.gov. www.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Police in Sparks, Nevada say the suspect in a shooting at the Grand Sierra Resort and Casino Monday has died. 26-year-old Dakota Hofer shot and killed 3 men and injured 3 others before being shot by officers. Family members of survivor Matthew Sidler say he lived thanks to the efforts of valet employee Cade Macedo.
This man saved Matt's life by being courageous when shots were still being fired, jumps out of his vehicle, grabs Matt, and Matt collapsed and fell backwards unconscious.
2 of the men killed were part of a bachelor party, a 3rd victim driving nearby. The state adding 2 new Firehawk helicopters to help the state's firefighting efforts. Governor Gavin Newsom says the state is the world's largest aerial firefighting fleet.
There's simply no jurisdiction in the world that has more assets at bear, more aerial assets than the state of California.
Helicopters are being positioned in several counties. Dead and Company celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Grateful Dead with a 3-night concert beginning tonight at Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Go ahead, log on to imperialvalleyair.org and you'll get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
This is actress Holly Robinson Peete for Eggland's Best. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, make sure you're choosing wholesome ingredients like Eggland's Best Eggs to plus up your nutrition. With more than 6 times the vitamin D and double the omega-3s and vitamin B12 compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best supports a healthy lifestyle. Available in so many delicious varieties, classic, cage-free, and organic. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com to learn more.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys! I love this song! I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Oh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzz warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You're planning on heading out maybe for a long weekend or a cross-country drive before you head out. Head into Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 convenient locations in the valley. They'll make sure your car is running right.
KXO News. El Centro Police conducted a shoulder tap operation. Here is George Gale.
It was this week. They were joined by agents from the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control. A shoulder tap operation targets adults who purchase alcohol for underage people. During this week's operation, 4 suspects were arrested. Under the operation, a minor, under the direct supervision of a peace officer, stands outside a liquor or convenience store, and they ask adults if they could buy them alcohol. The minor indicates in some way that they are underage and could not purchase the alcohol themselves. The penalty for furnishing alcohol to a minor is a minimum $1,000 fine and 24 hours community service. The shoulder tap operations are Department of Alcohol Beverage Controls operation and are funded by the California Office of Traffic Safety through the National Highway Safety Administration. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
County Registrar of Voters looking for public input. Workshops have been scheduled. They are looking for public input on development of the county's draft election administration plan. The workshops are being conducted pursuant to the Voters' Choice Act and will serve as a forum for community members to share feedback and ask questions. The workshops will all begin at 6 p.m. First one will be held Thursday, August 7th in the Imperial City Council chambers. August 11th, it'll be at El Centro City Council chambers. And the final workshop will be August 12th at the Holtville City Council chambers. More workshops will be held in other cities as they are confirmed. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Here's an idea. When your vehicle is just sitting there, whether it's at work or at home, and it needs service, let our mobile service come to you. Hey, this is Lauren at El Centro Motors. Whether it's batteries or brakes or tire rotation or an oil change or pretty much any need that your vehicle has, let us come to you. By utilizing our mobile service, it's easy. Just give us a phone call. We'll get your appointment set. Or if you prefer, you can visit us at one of our 3 conveniently located quick lanes for any and all of your service needs.
Brawley Water Tower will be coming down in August. Here's George Gale with details. Actually, George stepped out. The Brawley Water Tower is coming down in August, and the tower is located at Hinojosa Park in Brawley. Process is to bring down the tower, and it began 3 years ago. The city says demolition will be in August. The original plan was to keep the tower as a historic monument, but it did not meet the standards to qualify. The funds needed to bring the tower down is from a grant obtained by a previous city council. And Friends of El Centro Foundation hosts Beat the Heat indoor cornhole tournament and fundraiser. Get ready to toss for a cause at one of the coolest events of the summer. The Friends of El Centro Community Service Foundation is bringing back its high-energy Beat the Heat indoor cornhole tournament and fundraiser on Saturday, August 2nd. That's tomorrow at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sports Pavilion. The event runs from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. with on-site registration beginning at 4 p.m. That's to play some cornhole tomorrow. Starts at 4 p.m. to sign up, and the event starts at 5. It'll be a good time. Proceeds from the tournament will support youth recreation and swim programs, as well as library reading initiatives. Participants can register in either the open competition, which is advanced, or a beginner's competition for the average Joe. The double elimination tournament offers a fun and competitive environment with cash prizes awarded to the top 3 teams. Beyond the competition, attendees can enjoy a beer garden, live DJ, food vendors, and family-friendly activities for the kids. That's tomorrow at the Dr. Martin Luther Jr. King Sports Pavilion. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 on the weather next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you, and mobile service vans as well. You can schedule a mobile service van visit. Go on elcentromotors.net. And Quick Lane, you can pull into any one of the 3 Quick Lanes. They service all makes and all models, and you don't need an appointment at Quick Lane.
Y'all ready for this?
Are you ready for football?
Are you ready for it?
Get ready for the Rams.
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams on FM 107.5. An offense led by Matthew Stafford, Devontae Adams, Tyler Higbee, and a shutdown defense put the Rams in the race for the Super Bowl. Catch all the Los Angeles Rams games on FM 107.5. And on AM 1230, we have over 50 primetime NFL games. Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night is on AM 1230. No streaming fees. Tune in on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 free. Don't forget high school football. The Imperial Valley's most experienced coverage of high school football on AM 1230 and on our Facebook page. John Triple and Carroll Buckley bring you the Central Spartans or Southwest Eagles, while Mickey Dale and Jorge Grijalva will once again bring the Imperial Tigers to your ears.
Are you ready?
Football alive and well with the Rams on FM 107.5, NFL Primetime, and high school action on AM 1230 and Facebook. Page 2 of the local news is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
Border Patrol agents wanted. Here's George Gale.
Customs and Border Protection says they prefer to hire experience. For that reason, the CBP says they are offering opportunities for former Border Patrol agents who retired between July 2020 and July 2024 to rejoin the agency as a re-employed employee. CBP says they are committed to hiring the best individuals for their frontline law enforcement positions. They say Border Patrol retirees have the knowledge and experience that they need to address the challenges ahead. and it would provide them with a unique opportunity to continue their service. Retirees could possibly temporarily receive their retirement as well as a salary. Applications are currently being accepted for those interested. For more information, they are available at the CBP website or at any CBP Jobs social media. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial County Association of Realtors is having their annual event. It's a cosmic bowling tournament. It's a fundraiser organized by the association. This year, it will benefit Vet Connect. Vet Connect is a group of volunteers who work towards the benefit of veterans. The theme for this year is Glow for Vets. The tournament will be held at the Play Zone on Saturday, August 30th, starting at 10 a.m. Teams check in 15 minutes before the tournament starts. It's going to be fun. CHP Academy graduation. Here is George Gale.
The ceremony is being held today. CHP Academy will be graduating 130 new officers. Ceremony will be held in Sacramento. Along with graduation, the new officers will receive their new assignments at communities across the state. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
According to the National Weather Service, hot temperatures with the Imperial and Yuma valleys around or just over 110 degrees through the weekend. Extreme heat warnings have been issued. Another more widespread extreme heat episode is expected mid to late next week, with record high temperatures possible, along with major to locally extreme heat risk. Overall dry conditions will prevail. 109 the high yesterday, 75 the overnight low. Sunny and hot today with a high near 111. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 78. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Saturday will be sunny and hot with a high near 113. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast in the afternoon. Sunny and hot on Sunday with a high near 112. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast later in the day. We have 84 degrees, 20% relative humidity. Wind is calm right now, and air quality is good throughout the valley. Local news, page 2, presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Rush Steel Supply is the #1 steel distributor in the Imperial Valley that's been serving the valley for over 14 years. They have an extended inventory of carbon steel, structural steel, plow steel, plates, bars, pipes, and a whole lot more. And all of their products are stored indoors, and they deliver throughout the Imperial Valley. Visit their website, rushsteelsupply.com, or see the inventory for yourself at 703 East Main Street, El Centro. When you think steel, think Rush.
Please, Tom Sawyer, mean pride.
It's sports time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining 2 hospitals to better serve you. Well, the Major League Baseball trade deadline came and went yesterday, and the Padres have made some moves. They acquired first baseman Ryan O'Hearn and outfielder Ramon Laureano from the Orioles in exchange for 6 minor leaguers. The move comes after the Padres picked up closer Mason Miller and starter J.P. Sears from the Athletics and catcher Freddie Fermin from the Kansas City Royals. And Carlos Correa is back in Houston. Yeah, Correa went from the Twins back to Houston where he was Rookie of the Year. And the Yankees have acquired relievers David Bednar, Camilo Dorval, and Jake Bird in 3 separate trades. The Yankees looking for some bullpen help. Oh, and they did play a couple of baseball games yesterday, just 3. Yankees topped the Rays 7-4. Mariners shut out the Rangers 6-0. Went 10 innings before the Braves prevailed. They beat the Reds 12-11. 16 runs scored in the 8th inning of that game.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you. Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
And the NFL season kicked off with the annual Hall of Fame Classic last night, a game right here on AM 1230 KXO. Chargers and the Lions. Not a lot of players you ever heard of, but the Chargers prevailed 34-7. The Hall of Fame baseball game. Charlie Woods, Tiger's little boy, is in a strong position to earn a spot on the U.S. Junior Ryder Cup team. The 16-year-old son of Tiger Woods is tied for second place in the Junior PGA Championship. And Coco Gauff, she's got her problems. Hey, I'm available to coach. Gauff rallied despite 14 more double faults. Better fire your coach and hire me. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way for a healthier future. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service in the Valley that offers 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. The U.S. job market slowed substantially in July and was much weaker than previously thought in prior months, suggesting President Donald Trump's trade policy may be stifling hiring. The U.S. economy added just 73,000 jobs last month, and the monthly totals for May and June were revised down by a combined 258,000 jobs. The prior 2 months' revisions were stunning, according to Diane Swank, chief economist at KPMG. Apple reported strong iPhone sales and rebound in revenue from China, giving a much-needed boost to 2 parts of the company's business that had struggled over the past year. That better-than-expected performance reassured Wall Street investors that key parts of its business are holding steady as Apple struggles to keep pace with rivals in the artificial intelligence race and navigates looming tariffs. Apple could incur $1.1 billion in tariff-related costs in the September quarter, according to CEO Tim Cook. The iPhone generated $44.5 billion in revenue for the quarter that just ended in June. A lot of people jumping on the bandwagon buying now before tariffs hiked prices even more. So what's happening on the big board? Well, red, bright red, blood red. The Dow off 590 points at 43,542. The S&P 500 is off 100 points at 6239. And the NASDAQ down 430 points at 2694. The Dow down, Treasury yields are down after the weak jobs report and the tariff blitz.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number one priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
Sunny and hot. Look for a high near 111. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight, a low around 78. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Saturday and Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 113. 88 degrees and holding. Yeah, but it won't hold there long. 17% relative humidity. Wind out of the south at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the valley right now is good. Take a deep breath. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Southwest Security is a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The best oldie from the Imperial Valley's local news.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Cammie McCormick. A much weaker than expected jobs report came out this morning. CBS's Kelly O'Grady on what it means.
This gives us a sense that the labor market is slowing down significantly. When you look at it all together, it showed that the private sector, right, so not government, everything else, added only 3,000 jobs.
Analyst Gus Fauché.
We saw job losses in a lot of industries. So we saw job losses in manufacturing and professional and business services. We did see strong job growth in healthcare, and obviously that's good news, but healthcare can't carry the entire load.
The news comes ahead of President Trump's new tariffs kicking in for 66 countries. CBS's Jill Schlesinger says we may not feel the impact right away, but it's coming.
The tariff rate in the U.S. has gone from around 2% prior to President Trump's arrival to an effective rate of almost 17 or 18%. That would be the highest effective tariff rate since the 1930s.
President Trump's Mideast envoy Steve Witkoff visited Gaza today to look at the operations of a U.S.-backed aid group. Courtney Keeley reports.
He was escorted by IDF forces along with the U.S. Ambassador Mike Huckabee. Now, Mike Huckabee did speak about the trip, and he praised the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation for their work there, but that's not what we're hearing from other aid groups, other people on the ground, or obviously anyone inside Gaza.
Witkoff later said the purpose of his visit was to help craft a plan to deliver food and medicine. In Ukraine, 31 people were killed in the deadliest Russian attack in a year. 5 children were among the dead. The Ukrainian capital is observing an official day of mourning today. Parts of the Northeast are still waterlogged after severe storms yesterday. This man in Queens, New York.
Water was out of control. Tractor trailer was all the way up to the wheels. You couldn't see the wheels. The water was just all over the place.
Some top AI researchers are landing 9-figure salaries in the industry's latest free agent frenzy. More from CBS News correspondent Michael Wallace.
Tech giants like Google, Meta, OpenAI, and Microsoft have been poaching employees from one another and from successful AI as big as the ones pro sports teams dole out. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg recently hired a 24-year-old AI researcher for $250 million over 4 years, after that candidate had rejected a $125 million offer.
Stocks tumbled today after the release of the jobs report. The Dow Jones Industrial is currently off 603 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
A pop star says he's been performing under adverse health conditions. Correspondent Deborah Rodriguez reports.
I don't mind if the world spins faster than
Justin Timberlake says he's been diagnosed with Lyme disease, and it's caused a massive amount of nerve pain, as well as what he calls crazy fatigue and sickness. In an Instagram post, the 44-year-old musician says he's explaining in the name of transparency after criticism about low-energy appearances on his just-wrapped 2-year world tour. He calls Lyme a relentlessly debilitating disease. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Washington Post is reporting the Trump administration's planning a 5-year experiment to cover weight loss drugs under Medicare and Medicaid for obesity. It could begin next spring, but health experts within the administration are still at odds over the benefits. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.